On February 23rd, famed K-pop producer Shinsadong Tiger was found dead in his recording studio in Seoul at the young age of 40. His mark on the industry cannot be overlooked. With so many K-pop hits under his belt over the course of his career, the legacy of his musical catalog will forever be remembered. For this special video, I wanted to count down my personal top 10 favorite songs of his and many other favorites of mine to reminisce on his incredible musical impact. And so, let's jump right into it. Starting off this countdown at number 10, I have Ailee's You and I. You and I was released back in 2013 and was a huge hit for her and charting even at number 1 in the country. Ailee, no surprise here, delivers the vocals. She kills it every time. What I personally love about this song is that it has the great brass instrumental that really drives it to a retro vibe, and if you know me in K-pop, I am a hoe for retro K-pop songs. Moving on to number 9, I have MOMOLAND's BAAM for my choice. Released back in 2018, MOMOLAND was on a high when BAAM was released. It was a huge song for them, but also coming off of the major commercially successful song of Bboom. Personally for me, unpopular opinion, I actually prefer BAAM. I don't know why, I just really like the charm of BAAM, even though I guess maybe it just drilled it into my head. BAAM, BAAM, BAAM. What can I say? It worked. I also preferred the rap in this one more than Bboom. Bboom had those little jarring elements that didn't work for me, but BAAM somehow worked. So I felt like it was a better version, but, you know, again, unpopular opinion. I found it to be overall very fun and ended up being a top 10 of my personal favorites from 2018. Next one on my list at number 8, I have C-Clown's Justice. I think this may come as a surprise for many people that I have this in my top 10, but in 2014, I overplayed the hell out of this song. I loved it. It's a shame that the group didn't really carry on much longer after the release of this song, but for me, it definitely was one of my favorites. I think what captured me the most was the depth added into the second chorus of the song, where it gave more kind of like a post-chorus that led nicely into the bridge of the song. It's a setup you don't often see, but really was beautifully done. Justice also comes with this delivery of the onomatopoeia of boom chicka chicka chicka. It must have been Shinsadong Tiger's thing, but it worked for me. Now on to number 7, I have 4 Minutes Mirror Mirror. There is no doubt that Shinsadong Tiger's impact on 4 Minutes' career is one for the books. He has produced so many amazing songs for them, but if I personally had to choose, it was really hard, but I guess I will go with Mirror Mirror. But just know, I personally also love Muzik and Volume Up. So many amazing songs. He was the hit maker. Mirror Mirror, slay, loved it. One of my favorite songs from 2011. Definitely really was one that got me into the group back then and right before I moved to Korea. And at number 6, I have T-ara's number 9. Another iconic Gen 2 girl group that Shinsadong Tiger was the golden touch to. He produced so many amazing songs for T-ara, and once again, if I had to choose one, which was also really hard, I would go with number 9, although Sugar Free was an incredibly close contender. But number 9 was a really overplayed song for me in 2013. Excellent, loved it to bits. I even learned the choreo for it back when I had to perform at the Dream concert in 2014. I go more in depth than that on another video of mine if you'd like to check it out, but it's embarrassing, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Before we continue on with the countdown, I also want to take a look at the songs that are my also personal favorites by Shinsadong Tiger but did not make my personal top 10. These are my honorable mentions. I can't take my breath. 시간이 갈수록 점점 지나갈수록 난 높이 높이 Now we're in the top half of the countdown. At number 5 is Secret's Talk That.
말도 안 되는 소리 해봐 믿을 거라 생각하.
Released back in 2012, it's not a commonly thought of song when it comes to Secret's catalog, only because it had a short promotional cycle due to their car accident. But for me, I really enjoyed this song a lot. But if we're going to be real, this song did have T-ara vibes, but that might have been because Shinsadong Tiger was behind it. But overall, it was a wonderfully produced song, excellent emotion. The girls made the song their own. Next one on my list at number 4, I have DalShabet's, oh dear, BBB, or Big Baby Baby. Ow.
너무 빨라 너 너무 달라져 혼자 허무해지 마.
This particular song came out in 2014, but I absolutely loved it to bits. Shinsadong Tiger released bop after bop in these critical years. They were incredible. A lot of people love to shit on 2013 and 2014 K-pop, but to me, when you look at songs like these were the gems of the year. But again, when it comes to retro songs, and this is an 80s classic retro-infused song, I'm just gonna roll over. You have me, okay? I am committed for life. And on to the next one. At number 3, I have EXID's Me&You.
Me&You.
I know this may come as a surprise to people to see this particular song shoot so high on my personal list, but for some reason in 2019, this ended up being one of my top favorite songs of the year. I overplayed the hell out of it, and I believe it really must have been the chorus. It just, even though it was a simple chorus, it captured me. EXID definitely delivers on vocals and style and their own, flair when it comes to music. Me&You was definitely one of the more standout, refreshing songs for me of the year, and you are just gonna have to deal with it. That was a pun, okay? Straight up pun. A terrible one, but forgive me later, okay? Taking a quick break from my personal list, I wanted to highlight the K-pop songs that were groundbreaking for the industry that were produced by Shinsadong Tiger. While they may not have made my personal list, these are also great quality songs that you should also be checking out. And for the runner-up of my song, and a fantastic one at that, Beast's Fiction. This almost ended up being my number 1. Fiction is a masterpiece of a K-pop song and one of the standouts from the year. Fiction delivers on the amazing vocals to the overlaid rap bridge. From start to finish, it is incredible, and the fact that it even comes equipped with writing sounds, who would have thought that would make a song better, but Shinsadong Tiger knew what he was doing. 2011 was a great year for Shinsadong Tiger with all his many hits under his belt. It is truly remarkable to see how a producer can have so many hits on a single year and make such a groundbreaking, lasting impact on the industry for so many years. And for my number 1, I have Park Jungmin's Not Alone. So I can believe Sadly, this is not one that really performed very well on the charts compared to some of his other major hits, but this is another 2011 masterpiece of his. It later became recognized years later for what it was and how it impacted the LGBTQ community. Personally, for me, I actually never saw this song as one of those types of songs. I just really enjoyed the song as it was. I also was in the closet when it came out, but for me, The string usage of this is just incredible, and you don't get a lot of strings in K-pop songs very much these days. I definitely love the incorporation of it and truly made this one a classic in and of itself, given the fact that it now continues to be looked on by the LGBTQ community years later for its lyrical message and groundbreaking and daring music video choice for such a conservative K-pop music genre at the time. It truly warms my heart to see how Shinsadong Tiger and Park Jungmin came together to write this song, and seeing how this song has impacted so many across the world, including me. Well, friends, that is a small snapshot of Shinsadong Tiger's incredible catalog of music. He is a legendary K-pop producer, and what he has made for the industry will never be forgotten. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Shinsadong Tiger songs are, and let me know if you'd like me to do more K-pop producer highlights of my personal favorite songs of others out there. Thank you all so much for watching. Do not forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons for me. And most importantly, thank you, Shinsadong Tiger, for what you have done for K-pop and the world.